It happens. Just watch where you're going next.
Henry! It's Peter!
For fuck's
You won't
sake,
believe
this
what
bloody
happened.
war's all...
How is Peter doing?
Henry, you won't believe it. It worked. Peter got up in the morning. You could see that he was struggling, but then something in him snapped into place and he just went to work. I can tell he's still fighting something inside his head. He'll stop for a moment, take a deep breath, then continue working. I reckon he wants to discuss something with the others in the village, but I don't know if he has the strength for it now. But regardless, it went away as quickly as it came. I can't thank you enough.
Just keep giving him hope, so that he doesn't fall back into gloom.
I will. You can count on it.
I'm glad I could help. But don't forget our deal. The Thunderstone is mine now.
But the stone helped, Peter. We need it. And I'll never be able to afford another one. It'll protect our homestead. And what if Peter's illness returns? Then I'll need the stone again.
The stone has great power, but it's used up all the strength it had for you. Now it's time for it to help others.
You're right. Here, it's rightfully yours. It's hard to give it up, knowing how much I spent on it. That's why I can't give you anything else as a reward right now. But believe me, I'll spread the word of how you helped us around the village.
Thank you. That's good enough for me.
See you soon, my friend.
Good boy. I saw your likeness the other day too.
Really? Where?
On the shores of the pond. Or was it in the sky?
What the? I closed it.
All right, take care then.
See you later. I wish you well.
Good day, sir.
So, Peter, how are you feeling?
I won't lie. It hasn't been easy, but I feel I'm getting better. The things you said I should do, they're really helping. Thank you.
I'm glad to hear it. Take care. And remember, you're not alone in this.
Farewell, my friend.
Quick! Quick! Can I ask you for directions? Go! Quick! I want to go to the Trotsky region.
You've picked quite a journey, but if you have the coin, then I'm at your service.
Here you are.
All right, wait a mo. I have to load up the cart and get the horses ready. All right, we're ready. We can go.
Have you ever had any trouble with bandits on the roads?
Well, nothing too bad so far. I come across some from time to time, but a cask of wine or a few groschen usually takes care of it. But I only travel by day, trying to avoid main roads and taking detours. It may be as long as a trip to Nazareth, but it's the only way to stay safe.
Will it be just the two of us?
Well, we'll see. Maybe we'll come across someone who needs a ride. Why not make a few more groschen, eh?
Let's get going.
Easy, Bones. Oof. Right then, out.
All right. Take care.
Giddy up.
To you as well.
Could you show me where we are? Nice and slow.
What is it you need? You're not allowed here. Greetings. What would you like?
I've sinned.
Your reputation and deeds precede you. Get on the path of repentance, or
I'll do it some other time.
as you wish. Next time, don't get moving!
Henry, is that you? What the fuck are you doing here?
I just wanted to stop by and ask how you were.
What? Are you soft in the head? Christ, by rights I ought to lock you up in jail again and send for the executioner.
I don't much fancy going back there for the third time.
So then, listen, of course I'm much obliged to you. If it wasn't for you, I'd be at the pearly gates. But the smartest thing you can do now is to vanish before someone else notices you.
But first, tell me what's been happening here since the last time.
Ah, nothing much. Sir Otto is in Kuttenberg. The Chamberlain was killed here in a gorge. Now Istvan, well, the less said, the better. So for now, I'm in charge here. That is, until his lordship returns. If he returns. Listen, of course I'm much obliged, but the smartest thing you...
All right. Take care. Maybe we'll meet again one day.
Perhaps. You never know. Best be off now, though.
Nothing worth mentioning. Good evening. What do you...
I have a bit of coin again.
What game would you like to...
Wagoners.
Let's play.
Greetings, friend.
Greetings to you too. My humble respects. Good day to you.
And with you?
Maybe you're not playing for the first time, but you can't beat me.
My humble respects.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know. Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything. Well, you're not afraid of anything. Excellent!
My,
And the money
that's what
goes
the
to
Scot
me.
be with you, my friend.
Good day. Good day.
My humble respects.
You silly mutt. Can you paint?
This isn't a very...
Bless. Well, good day.
Easy, easy. Nice and slow. Go! Go! Whoa! Ka! Go! Whoa! Whoa!
You silly doggy.
It's late. Go! Easy, good horse.
God bless you.
Greetings to you too.
Why me?
At your service, sir.
Greetings, sir. Hi, almost done.
Greetings.
Fuck me. So, I went to see my brother, and about the inheritance. But your father...
I hope you weren't planning on... Hey! Huh? You're not allowed here!
Greetings. What brings you here?
I'd like...
As you wish, but it will take...
I'll pay. Here are you.
Thank you. Now then.
Here's your horse. Look at that glistening mane.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
God, this is killing me.
Did you hear about the bailiff? No, I don't. But this haunts us. I'm not interested. Who opened that?
Hey!
Damn it.
You have a kind master, eh, doggy?
God be with you, Henry. What can I do for you?
What's new in the province, sir?
You mean since you and Jan Žižka escaped from Trotsky? Don't look so surprised. That night, every able-bodied man was searching for you in Apollonia. Right now, I should probably detain you and take you to Trotsky. But I won't do it. I'm actually rather grateful to you.
Grateful? For what?
Well, until von Berghoff returns, there's no lord at Trotsky, thanks to you. So for once, I don't have to kneel to anyone. And I can look my son in the eye.
So you knew about it?
About what?
Von Berghoff sent us to torture a captive bandit. We pried it out of him that your son Older was helping Žižka.
Jesus Christ!
We didn't tell a living soul about it.
Praise the Lord on high. I don't even know how to thank you. If von Berghoff found out about it, that would be the end of us all.
But you didn't answer me. Did you know what Older was doing? Where he went from the wedding?
I didn't. Not until he came home with his leg all cut up. He could no longer tell me he'd been hunting. Naturally, I'd never have agreed to such madness. But, as it turned out, he was on the right side.
Is anyone looking for us here?
Not likely. As I said, Trotsky is currently without a lord. Chamberlain Schaumburg is dead, so there's no one to pay the soldiers' wages. But truth be told, I wouldn't much show my face there if I were you. You never know.
What will you do now?
Nothing. God willing, von Berghoff will never learn of what Older was doing. And, if necessary, I'll bend my knee to him again. God be with you, Henry.
Quick! 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 Quick!
What'll happen now?
Our last supper, with only one but very filling course, awaits us.
Crazel, please. For once, just once, tell me what's actually going on.
And rob myself of enjoying your blissful ignorance? Not a chance. Tell me yourself, what do you think is going to happen?
Well, to tell the truth, I'm not expecting anything good. We're in a remote place. One of me, 3 of you. You've got no use for me anymore. So you'll try to get rid of me like an inconvenient witness.
That'd be too easy. It'd be more torture to listen to another of Crazel's lectures.
Well, maybe I do talk about my interests a bit too much. But today will be different. Bonnie will start today. At least I'll finally see if she understood my teachings. Bonnie?
First of all, I'd like to thank you on behalf of the whole gang for all the work you've done. We could never have finished the job without you. So, it's time we started being honest with you. So you can finally learn the whole truth.
Not yet. Let's pull up that uppity bastard's leg a bit longer. That's the fun part!
I already have an idea of what you're doing here. Those lead balls, the alchemical talk, sulfur, saltpeter. I've seen what those devilish inventions can do. I've had the finger of God aimed at me once, and I barely made it out alive.
The finger of God. Damn it, Henry, that's von Berghoff's Prague wonder. Why didn't you tell me about it?
And when have you ever told me straight up about anything? All you do is lead me by the nose.
If I'd known you were that experienced, I'd have spoken to you differently.
You can start now, then. And I want to hear it from you, not Bonnie.
Let's start at the beginning. My father was a miller as well, but I was never much interested in the trade. Even as a young boy, I loved running around Lower Samine and investigating everything living and dead. And I had a lot of questions about everything. Then my mother, God rest her soul, decided it'd be best for me to go to study in Prague. As soon as I grew up and gained a bit of sense, I packed my bags and left.
So you went to a university in Prague? The son of a miller?
Why not? My father worked his arse off, and he had the coin for it, miller or not. I met a lot of remarkable people at the university, and my thirst for knowledge kept growing. But in the end, it only took a year of all that pretentious, scholarly blathering and hypocritical nonsense for me to realize I wouldn't learn anything proper there. Most of the students and masters are just a bunch of dogmatic fools. They have their own truth, and those who want to know more or ask the wrong questions fall into disfavor, as was my case.
And what about your thirst for knowledge?
I realized I didn't need the university for things that are truly important. The most important science is not subject to any religious dogma. And, of course, it's not taught at any university. The art of combination and dissolution, the key to understanding the very nature of the world. There's only one queen of science, alchemy. I returned to the mill in Lower Samine and started a new life.
So you became a miller?
In the end, I did. As you can see, from then on, alchemy became my true passion. I brought a few important books from Prague. I started with the most difficult thing. I tried to create gold.
That was pretty daring of you.
As you might expect, it didn't work. But after a few tries, I managed to create something entirely different. Once I tried mixing sulfur, charcoal, and saltpeter. I had a candle burning next to me. A gust of wind scattered the mixture, and all of a sudden, bang! I almost shit myself, I tell you. But then I realized I'd unwittingly created a miracle. Explosive black powder.
I knew right away this wasn't about anything supernatural.
Well, we may have underestimated you a bit, but it was nice of you to not snitch on us.
I couldn't continue my experiments on my own, but Bonnie and Zinnik did a few little jobs for me.
So he initiated us.
But we just still didn't know how to do it right and not blow ourselves up in the process.
And we used up a huge amount of saltpeter and sulfur.
By the way, the manuscript from that Hermes Trismegistos was our shopping list and price list for material from Kuttenberg.
Only we didn't know correct proportions. I looked up a few of my former fellow students and brought it up with them. And we found out that before us, some monk had already made the discovery.
Some fella called Black Bertold, and that he even started writing a book called
Feuerwerkbuch.
We couldn't believe our luck when we found out there's a copy of it right here at Trotsky.
And you know the rest.
It's a discovery that will change history. In the right hands, it can make miracles happen. All it takes is a spark, and a storm of fire will sweep away the old world order. It will wipe out stupidity and ignorance, once and for all.
And what will happen now?
As I said, we're about to have our last supper on our journey to satisfy our hunger for knowledge. A feast of smoke and fire. Black Bertold never finished his book, because he never had enough ingredients for his last great experiment. But now, thanks to you, we do. We can finally finish Bertold's work and finish his book. We'll see with our own eyes what a barrel of black powder can do. I hope you're as excited as I am.
Before we get started, there's something I want to know. This book...
Everything you'd want, and especially...
Do you really need that?
We do. Not even all the cows in the region could produce enough for us once...
What is it you're gonna...
During wartime, like it is now, a flammable... If we had a few...
All of us here are...
What is it you...
I was supposed...
God, I was...
Yeah.
How did it...
Prague is a big learning...
I've heard enough. Now I want to...
Let's do it then.
Indeed.
Looks like it ain't working.
I'd say it works just fine.
This will change history.
What? I can't hear a thing. But I'd say it works just fine.
Scraping nitre off the walls of the side instead of mixing this stuff.
As long as you listen to me and keep the proportions right, you won't fuck it up.
Black powder? I'd never have expected that from Crazel.
Imagine, that monarch of ours is half deaf.
That dog of yours?
Just that I was and now I'm not surprised. In any case, you impressed Crazel by figuring out what we're doing here.
His beating around the bush was quite suspicious, and he's lucky he didn't run into someone who would turn him in for witchcraft.
Anyway, you did a damn fine job. We're going to call you...
Sourdough, eh? Doesn't sound too bad.
See, I told you. Take care then. God be with you. And wash up a bit. You look awful.
Quick!
Greetings, my friend.
How's life treating you, Ignatius?
A lot better than it's treating my customers, I must say. Come to think of it, the only thing that pisses me off is that once I kick the bucket, there won't be a single experienced gravedigger to put me to rest. Aye, the shoemaker's children go barefoot, as they say. All the young folks these days care about is making coin. Nobody's interested in the honest trade of gravedigging anymore.
You got a big cemetery here. Pretty nice, too.
Ain't it? But being the gravedigger, I'll never have a place of my own here. They'll throw me by the wall like a dog and bury me without ceremony. But when I'm dead, we're all equal.
Being a
funny,
well,
that
are you?
No.
And how do you know that?
You've got that.
Could you be more specific?
You just aren't cut. It's a sir.
I'm not from these parts.
The same as where you come from, I reckon. They mark spots where the sins of...
That's an interesting...
Aye, like when a fella buries an axe in someone's head over... Or if the law sees the sinner then has to erect a...
Where does he get...
Where do you think?
You're in charge of that?
I know how to cut a cross out of stone.
So they're all your...
I wish. I've only sold 2 or 3. You might find a few stories about them in the village All I know is a young fella once jumped off the cliffs.
Do you know any more?
Aye, I do, but I'm not telling you any. Wanted to break in here, did you? Go!
Whoa!
Quick! Go!
Jesus Christ be praised.
I need to get to the Kuttenberg region.
Then get ready to spend a few days in the cost of those bloody bandits. But if you got the time...
Here you go.
All right, give me I'll get the carriage. Good. All done. The carriage is...
Let's get going.
Go! Whoa!
Could I ask for directions?
What was that sound? Huh?
Hell,
How are you?
Where? The pub?
We play?
I'm... What game?
Wagon.
Let's...
I'm surprised you dare to play me. I don't like to lose.
what brings you here?
Done. And now we'll see. Finally a win!
Sure.
What game?
Masters.
Let's play.
I hope luck will be on my side today. And you act like you can't even count to 5. And now I'll fuck it all up. Or not. My God! What a disaster again!
Would you like?
What game?
Let's play.
Let's play.
Let's see what you've got. Let it be now. I want to play too, you know. If I was you, I'd take it. Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything. Well, you're not afraid of anything. Good game. You deserve it.
I hear you.
What game would you...
Let's play.
Let's play.
Just like that. Mother of God! What are you punishing me for?
What game?
I actually don't.
a bit lost. Do you know where we are?
Away.
Quick! Come on! Quick! Just a bit further.
Good soul, help out a poor suffering woman.
Mind pointing out where we are? Could you explain to me where we are?
Greetings. What would you like?
Folk are saying you need help with some dragon bones or something?
Yes, it's true. So everyone's talking about it already.
Actually, I only heard it from the innkeeper.
I might have known it. These innkeepers, they spread gossip like old fish wide, but you've come here to offer help?
Yeah,
But first, you'll have to tell me what it's all about.
Ah, yes, of course. I need to quickly deliver a message to the Abbot of Sedlets and bring back a reply.
I've never been a messenger for the church before.
The ways of the Lord are mysterious. For instance, I'm traveling to Vlashim. I'm a messenger too. I decided to spend the night here, and, well, you can see for yourself. When someone discovers something like this, whatever it is, we have to deal with it straight away. It's a church matter.
So the message will be about the bones, will it?
Of course. But if you want to hear any more, you'll have to promise to help me.
I'll deliver your message for you.
Thank you. And as I promised, I'll answer your questions. What do you want to know?
Who is this message for?
It's for the head of Sedlet's monastery, the abbot. He's the only one who can properly assess the situation and decide how to proceed.
But they won't let me into the monastery.
You don't have to go in. When I was leaving Sedlet's, the abbot was planning to visit a small church near Kuttenberg. So I suppose he wants to see how he's doing. In any case, the important thing is to deliver the message right into the abbot's hand.
What else do you know about the bones?
A woodcutter found them and brought one here to show to the local. Of course, the story spread like wildfire. People think they're dragon bones or something. I keep trying to explain to everyone, there are no dragons in these parts. I mean, St. George killed a dragon, that's unquestionable. But I seriously doubt it was in the woods by Bilani.
Why not? Maybe a dragon really did live here.
If that were the case, we'd have records of it, lad. All I want is to help the locals to not be afraid, so they can continue to live in peace and God's favor.
That's why you're writing to Sedlet's monastery?
Yes. I'm hoping the abbot can advise me how to solve this unfortunate situation.
Why do you need a middleman to deliver the message? You said you're a messenger yourself.
I am. But I'm headed from Sedlets to Vlashim, not the other way round. Besides, folks from the village are already spreading all sorts of rumors about the findings. They come to me wanting to know what the bones mean. They're worried it's some kind of divine punishment. If I were to leave now, it would look like the church wanted nothing to do with it. And I certainly can't let that happen.
Thanks. I think that's all I need to know.
You're welcome, son. Take care on your travels. Till we meet again.
God bless, good sir.
God bless.
Ka!
Surely you don't want to break in. You were such a good soul. I hope you're not going to be wandering around out there all night. You can't be here. Get moving.
Oh, for Christ's sake!
Why did you do that?
Go and have a look.
Quiet, as things are the...
God bless.
Stop fighting!
Well, sir.
Come on then.
Well, that's madman! Do it!
Stop feeding him!
Go! Quick! Quick! Come on! Whoa! Come here! Quick!
It's you! Thank you for taking the sword. Since it's been gone, I've stopped having those awful dreams, and I can breathe easy. And think... Wait, I'll show you some tips for surviving in the wilderness.
I reforged your broken sword. It's a bit more fragile now, but if you take good care of it, it will last.
It looks beautiful. But, you see, I don't want it anymore. Keep it. It suits you better anyway.
I can't keep it. It belongs to you. Look at it this way. If a broken sword can be fixed, So can a broken man. But it will take some effort.
It just makes me feel horrible, just looking at it. My thoughts get all jumbled and...
I still think you should take it. You have to face your fears.
All right then. I'll take it and give it a try.
I spoke to Voita, the painter.
But Voita is dead.
I know. I visited Voita's grave.
No! I don't want to remember. Don't make me! I want it to be over.
But... I saw what was hanging from a branch here. You're not going to hurt yourself, are you?
Well, once. When it got real bad, I tied it up there. But I couldn't do it.
Quick!